Welcome to the home of the DIY movement, where we build stuff and paint things.
All right, first tip of the day. You got to turn your air compressor off whenever you're done with it for the day. I always turn mine off at the end of the day because if you leave it on and you have a slow leak and that compressor kicks on and that pressure switch fails, your compressor is going to run away from you and burn your shop down. We did have the compressor run away from us on a day during the day, and luckily we were able to catch it. And ever since then, I make sure to turn the compressor off and close off the ball valve at the end of the day whenever we're done working. What we're doing in this video is we're spraying the last of the Featherfill G2 polyester primer. Going to be spraying it on the fenders for the 62 here. Where we last left off, we got them in black epoxy, SPI epoxy, on Saturday. So it's been not quite 3 days, and we're just going to spray directly on top. We did have to order a quart of this. We went through a whole gallon already on the car, so 1 gallon isn't quite enough to do the entire car. You're going to be a little bit short, and unfortunately 1 quart is too much for 2 fenders, but we're going to go ahead and spray it on anyways. I did get a brand new gun. I bought another Iwata Ergunza 2.0 tip. Got it off of Amazon. Basically replaced my old one. I did have the old one for over 4 years, so I felt that that was pretty good value for the money, so I went ahead and just bought it again. Luckily, me and Bobby went half on it, so the price wasn't as bad. It did go up in price. It's $160 now. As you can see, the G2 is really settled at the bottom of the can there, so we got to stir it up pretty good. On the first coat, I didn't strain anything. It did kind of squirt out some chunks, but that's okay. It's going to get sanded. So the stuff mixes with 1 tube. Right now I'm mixing 16 ounces. So 16 ounces would be half a tube of the hardener or catalyst, activator, whatever you want to call it. Doing 16 ounces at a time because I don't want to mix up the full quart and then have it dry and start hardening up in the cup before I'm even done spraying. That's the first coat going on heavy, and really the passenger side fender is the fender that needed it the most. Did have kind of a wave going on in it that we wanted to put enough material on there so we can block it down this coming weekend. End up going I believe 3 coats on both and a 4th coat on the passenger side. So the 2.0 tip worked pretty good. It was about 88 degrees in the garage there today. And being that the gun is brand new, it did spray out really nice. Mainly what's important when using these type of products is once you're done, you want to clean the gun thoroughly so you can extend the lifespan of the gun. So here I am cleaning the gun using lacquer thinner. Like to swish it around in the cup, get the heavy stuff out, dump it using a little DeVilbiss squirt bottle. Got that on Amazon. I've had that for a number of years. You definitely don't want to get the ones from Home Depot or the dollar store because they're not solvent resistant and they're going to fail. The DeVilbiss one I've had for at least 4 years. I like to spray a little bit of lacquer thinner on a rag, shop towel, and clean the cup. And then I'm using a stainless steel mixing cup. Then I pour some lacquer thinner in and I disassemble the gun and have the parts sit in there. I was using a dog food bowl at one point, stainless, but the little mixing cup uses less material to clean the gun. You want to make sure you clean it thoroughly. As you can see, I'm going through about 10 ounces of lacquer thinner just for this one. Kind of went a little overboard because the gun was brand new and I wanted to keep it as clean as possible. Just using a little bristle brush, squirt bottle, clean it inside and out, saturate it, wipe it down. Then I like to reassemble it, and I usually leave some lacquer thinner in the gun or even some reducer, and that's how I store the guns. Normally I wouldn't reassemble the gun. You can see I got a little bit in there. Normally I wouldn't reassemble the gun until I'm ready to use it, but being this is the first time used, went ahead and did it. So here's the finished product. As you can see, it's not a whole lot to be excited about, just regular old polyester primer. We got enough material on there to block them down. Probably going to start out with maybe some 80 grit for a little bit, and then switch up to 180, finish in 220. 2K urethane on top of that this weekend. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Y'all stay tuned. Should be getting back on these projects here this coming weekend. Y'all, thanks for watching.
Thanks for the tips, big fella.